Alright guys, here's what we got. A Crown electric pallet jack. Has a weight capacity of hauling 4,000 pounds of pallets, so it's a pretty stout system. This happens to be 24 volt. Picked it up for a song and a dance. I got about $100 into it between my gas and buying it, which is awesome, although it is DOA at the moment. I'm going to be scarfing it for parts. It's a 24 volt system with four 6-volt batteries. Pretty cool little rig. Got a charger on it too, so I'm going to be stealing what I can. So I got the battery tray disassembled. I'm testing the batteries. It's a Trojan 6 volts. They look like they're actually in pretty good shape, even though they're quite a few years old. And they're maxing out my meter on 5 volts. It's not as accurate on the 25 volt setting. So I'm guessing these are actually, well, hold on. This one's at, yeah, like over 5 volts, 6 volts almost. Yeah, same there. And here, they're all reasonably well performing, so I can use these in my solar backup system for charging the EV eventually. Alright, so somebody's actually welded right here this battery holder. This is where the 4 batteries were, and there's a charger right here in the middle with a timer. It's actually a 30 amp charger, which is a big one, which is great, and that's why I want it. It's interesting, this chart right here says a specific gravity of each of the batteries. It gives you an idea of how long you're supposed to set the charge timer for. So you were supposed to actually go in and check specific gravity on all 4 batteries before you charge this baby, which is a little archaic to today's standards, but it's a big DC charger with a timer, and hopefully it works. So I've got this charger out. Notice that it doesn't have a back cover here because it was mounted in this box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this box so I have a case. Here's a first look with all the covers off. A lot of stuff going on here. Big hydraulic pump over here for the lift mechanism up and down, and an electric motor that accompanies it. The key goes here, the ignition, but it doesn't have the key, so I'll probably just scrap that. But I believe these are main contactors over here. It's got a bunch of different components, some of which I know what they are, some of which I don't. Okay, so I've got the whole hydraulic system out except for the lift cylinder. It's a single acting cylinder, it's right here. It's wicked loose because I took out all the brackets that hold it in. But I don't have enough clearance to get it out of here without lifting the truck a little. So I've got my little bottle jack here that I'm going to lift it with, up against the frame. Nothing to it, it's not real heavy now that the batteries are out of it. And hopefully that thing's just going to pop right out of there. I don't know what actually holds it on the bottom side. It's probably got a pin or something. So I found what's holding it in there. I've lifted the lift cylinder with a pry bar, and right in back here there's a Allen head, almost like a set screw, that, you know, it's not tight or anything in there, it's just enough that it keeps it from jumping out of there. So I get that out and we'll have it. Gotta give it to Crown on this one. They actually left a sizable access hole just for getting to that bolt, or that threaded bolt. So it'll be a lot easier to get out of here. Alright, so I got the lift cylinder out. After that bolt came out, it pulled straight up and out. I got all of these electrical components out of here, including these guys. So maybe the EV community or the Crown guys can tell me exactly what these do. There are 4 of them. They attach to 2 different size springs, which I assume are being treated as a resistor for maybe a 1 speed and then 2nd speed, but I don't know. And I assume there are 4 of them. At least 2 of them would go, 1 for reverse, 1 for forward, and perhaps the other 2 were for forward and reverse and the other speed. I don't know. But I think these can be used as a main contactor because they look like a big relay to me. So hopefully they can be used in that way. So I've got that all unbolted. I just got all the terminals disconnected. There are 4 because this is a series wound motor. And actually I don't know what this is. It's like a cover for the brushes, or I guess. But I just got it unbolted, so it should come right out. So, oh, she's a heavy one. So there you go. I don't know how well you can see this in the video, But that's the hole it used to live in. This motor, I don't know what the specs on it are. It's an advanced DC motor, part number AA4 4002, 24 volt. This is a beefy little motor. Alright, here we are at the end. The thing I haven't gotten off is that wheel, which I want to take off, maybe unload on eBay. I know they're about 600 bucks a piece new, or that's what they used to go for when I was working in the industry. So I might be able to get 100 bucks for it because it doesn't have any flat spots on it. Motor, cool. Charger. Whole box of goodies when it comes to controllers. I might try to sell that multi-switch cast aluminum carrying piece. The whole hydraulic system with a single acting cylinder doesn't go up very high, but it might be good for some kind of a hydraulic project. It took a lot of force but didn't need to travel very much. Or use it with another ram. And a big chunk of wiring. 4-gauge weld wire with connectors. Some mass disconnects on the smaller stuff that I've got both ends of, so I can use these to, use for my projects. So, all in all, good haul. Can't complain. 100 bucks. I'll easily make that back in scrapping that thing, because I think that thing's probably several hundred pounds of the heavy gauge stuff. So, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you like what you see.